to use my hard drive to help my nephew who had some issues with his PlayStation, so while I was fixing that I had to wipe everything off my hard drive. It means I've not got my usual games, so I have to re-download a lot of them, but for now I've got Corridor Z on my PlayStation itself. It's been a wee while since I've played it, so I'll see if I can get used to the controls again, and see if I can go. When I downloaded this, it must be a couple of years ago now, I absolutely loved the game, and sat playing it for, it was my game for at least 2 months, but I go through phases like that and see if we can get ourselves used to it. So basically you have to try and knock things in the way of the zombies that are chasing after you. Very simple thinking, but quite often you miss things that you should be getting, so you've got lots of like power-ups and collectibles that you want to be catching to survive in the event of an apocalypse. If the zombies get too close you can always shoot them, but you have to time your turns pretty well, and if you stop to pick things up it seems to slow you down, and the only way to slow the zombies down is to knock them over with things that are lying at the side. Ah, here! Whoops. It's been a good while, but it's almost like a mobile app where you're really just using your control stick, your left analog stick, to make the turns. You get a slight bit of warning before you have to turn because you'll get a green glow approaching. So, oops, you can shoot them if you get too close. Some weapons are better than others. I got the green glow just before that turn there, and they're quite handy for taking them down. I've got no ammo left, so I've got no gun to help me. I need to just rely on knocking everything down from above and the sides, and these wee things seem to trip them up. Another wee puppy trap. Hey! But it's not over. You've got a big monster coming and getting you now. Normally you find a weapon around now. There we go. And once you kill them, you're just back to your normal twists and turns, pulling things in front of you. And the closer they get to you, the easier it is to shoot them. The further back, your bullets are basically wasted. So if you look, and it kind of just goes on and on, really, until you're caught. If you keep going to the sides and there's nothing to pull down, then you will end up, I like this, the shot off shotgun, you can get 3 at once with that. If you keep going to the sides and there's nothing to collect, you will eventually slow down, so they'll get closer to you than they should. Tells you in your top left hand corner what your total is for your bullets, so I've only got 2 left, and I've killed 59 of them already. So we're back through. This is American football team, believe. Yep, and they'll just chase you. You need to shoot them twice, I'm sure, because of the, oh, maybe not. I thought you had to because of the helmet. Maybe it's just that they're quicker. Oh, and because of that turning time, I'm through the walls. I could use 50 of my gold to continue, but I think I'll leave that for now. I want to see what I was kind of aiming to get before. It's been that long since I've played it. So I think it must have been about a month I was playing it because I'm in day 24. It tells you along the bottom here what days you're on. And you've got certain quests. You can use 10 top objects in one run, so you can achieve those quests. You can run again. You can change who your runner is. So we're in the laboratory. There's also we're in the school. There's also a laboratory. So you've got different quests for each of them. If I go to the school, I've got 40 headshots, a total of 40 headshots I need to get. If I'm in the lab, I want to run 1200 meters and have 50 kills. I don't know if that means in the one run or if that's over the term. So here we've got some clothes that we can buy. I'm just going to see what Jill's got to wear. Pom Pom Girl. I mean, that's a bit short, is it not? Here we've got the Black Mamba. That's what she's in just now. So it's Megan, Jill. Right, so it's Megan, Pom Pom Girl, Black Mamba, or the Moto R. I think that's car racing. So we'll stick with the Black Mamba for her. Let's go for Sergeant Williams, and what are we going to get? He's currently in stiletto, but it's almost like a SWAT outfit without arms. Obviously he likes to show off his muscles because those two, his arms are bare. We've got Sergeant Williams in the Jarhead outfit. I think we'll go back to that for him, and let's run with him. Well, in fact we can change weaponry. Oh, yes, you can up level your weaponry. These ones are already up to gold. So do we have anything else? No, they're all at gold. Oh, that's a bit rubbish. You can start off with health kits, or you can craft health kits with bandages and bottles of water that you can find. Really basic premise for a game, but it works. Let's go with Sergeant Williams. Do we want to have any extra power-ups at the start? Let's just run. Pipes. Tripwire. That's the word for it, tripwire. You can shoot that off. I've got no weapon. So it tells you at the bottom how far along you've run and what your aim is. I always get like a delayed reaction. Some of the turns, I don't know why that is. Let's allow some of them to get a bit closer so we can get headshots. Ah, missed that headshot. So I've got 15 bullets left, well 12 now, 12 bullets left. Turn. Get them. Ah, missed it completely. Turn. Ah, my aim is not very good. Turn. Oh, hazmat suit. Don't like him. So you can use those canisters, you can blow them up. Forgot about that. And take out a team of zombies. Not this time. No weaponry again, there we go, a magnum. That's me, I've passed my mission, or my quest. It glows, it kind of makes some noise if there's something for you to collect. Ah, pig. So it makes some noise if there's something for you to collect, but it's different if it's sorry, yeah, it just makes a sound if you've got something to collect, like a sizzling type sound, like something on fire. And it'll glow blue if it's one of the collectibles, and it glows goldish if it is one of the weapons that you need to collect. But I think this game was like a $5 or something, if that. Definitely more worthwhile than getting any type of added feature on Fortnite. Okay, so run 12,000 meters and kill 50 zombies in one run, so I did that. What's my next quest? So if we run, maybe it'll kick in with a new quest. Get 20 headshots with a pistol. Well, see, they're harder because you can't guarantee you're going to get the pistols. This was a total of 40 headshots with a revolver, and I've got 40 left to go. So yeah, you also get recovery time, so he's a wee bit injured, so he's got a recovery time of 5 minutes. Otherwise he's only starting with 2 out of 3 health parts loaded. No. She's again got 2 out of 3. She's got full health. Let's go with Logan. And let's go with improved headshots, because that's what our target is, and hopefully we'll get a revolver to start. We'll go for a run. Just because it's coming up to Super Bowl. So that's me paid for that upgrade that I used, collecting those 50 cent dollars, I don't know what they are that you're collecting 50 of. Do we let some of them come closer to get the headshot? Do we want to do that just now? Oh, that's taking that answer away from me. Oh, that's giving me the answer. So it's like almost little flares. I would imagine a flare being red though if it was firing off, but it must be the heat from the flare that's doing it. Pills found. Always a good idea to have medicine in an apocalyptic situation. So green for a corner, blue for a bandages, water, anything like that. I don't even know what weapon I've got just now, I never paid attention to it. Come on, catch up everybody. This is where you now need to pay attention to your ammo to make sure that you're not going to run out. I've not even picked up a weapon. Normally you do. Oh. I want to use up my ammo so I can try and get the weapon that I want next time. Oh, missed that turn completely. Do you know what? I'm going to just continue my run. Pistol. I don't even know if it's a pistol or the revolver I should have. Oh no! So you start to run a little bit quicker. The more meters you do, the faster you run, which I think would be the opposite. I think the further you'd run, the more tired you'd be. Ah! It's going to get me! Turn. Ah! Literally the Doris is coming after us again. Revolver. I've only got 6 bullets left. Ah, because I jumped and I had no... Do you know what, I'm continuing that because I want to see how it's cheating basically, but it's not cheating, it's using a power up. But I want to see if I can get as many of the revolver headshots as possible. I've only got 2 bullets left, so I need to... There we go, right. Go off again. So no shotgun. Oh, no way! I'm going to skip this because I want to see if those 40 headshots can... Yeah, so it doesn't matter, you can do it across 2 different ones. Sometimes it's in a one run, and I couldn't remember if that was all in a one run. Kill the football team so I get 50 pieces of gold. It's like a pirate. And I killed Lunch Lady, so I got 100. Which is not bad. Let's see who's not injured and who's recovered. Right, so Logan's still injured. Jill just looks miserable. Megan, well, she's shaking her head at me. No, don't do it. Let's go with Chow. Quite like Chow. Oh, I've gone for the headshot boost again, I didn't mean to. Looking sharp in that suit. Hope you've got trainers on. Right, so now we can just focus on running because we've got the headshots out of the way. Revolver! It's actually easier when you're not thinking about shooting because you're not looking behind you, you're actually looking at what you're running up to. So I think I'll continue just going as if I've not got a weapon. Save the weapon for when I've got the lunch lady or the football team or the hazmat guy chasing after me in the laboratory. Ah! Moved my controller the wrong way there. I think sometimes you don't need to spend an awful lot on games to get some enjoyment out of them. Football team. So again, we're just going to focus on running quickly, knocking things in their way, hoping that we get some tripwires. Get a revolver. Unless you get too close. Forgetting you get extra points for killing the football team. No extra pieces of gold. I mean, they're quick for zombies. Most of the films I've seen, TV shows, they're all pretty slow. But not in this one. Faster than I can move just now. Reminds me of the kind of old retro games. The graphics are just alright. They're not the most modern, they're not the oldest either. But they kind of running towards the screen and the simple controls. It's a game all about timing. Let's see if we actually have to kill her to kill her. I think there's a few tripwires that take her out. When she was gaining on me there. I'm doing quite well with my meterage. Football team again. And they just caught up with me, turning round to shoot. The saviour. So I've rank 2,703 in the world. So we'll see if we can bring that up a little. See if we can do any further. Use any types of side objects in a row. So that's our thing, we don't need this skill. Let's just go for a run. 1. 2. 1 side objects. 3. 4. 5. I pressed across. Yes, so that's not going to work. So this is one that has to be done in the one run. Let's try that again. Ciao. Not impressed with you. Sergeant Williams is back at it. Megan's back at it. Jill's back at it. Logan's back at it. Let's go. Why is that flashing? What's going on with that? Right, let's go with Jill's lab coat. And we'll go for a wee run. Side items. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hey! Now we can go into the game. Let's just try for distance, see if we can't beat the rest of try and increase our rankings a little. She runs slowly. I don't know what you actually get points for in the game, that's the only thing. In your dreams! Don't know if you get points when you knock things down, complete quests, take headshots. Doesn't really explain the point structure very well. Take a corner well. We seem to run in threes. Somebody likes playing gooseberry. Lunch Lady Doris. Our name's not Lunch Lady Doris. I don't know what that's from, but it's in my head, so that's her name to me. Ooh. I killed her. 3 bullets left. I can't even remember what my Can't remember what my distance was the last time. Oh! One bullet left. That's me out of mistakes that I can make and recover with a weapon. You can shoot the extinguishers as well. Let's see if we can't find one that we can shoot. I keep missing them. Lunch Lady Doris again. At least I've got 8 bullets left, so hopefully be able to deal with her a little bit. Oh, come on. Let's see. I forgot that was the whole quest. Lunch Lady, collect. Lunch Lady, collect. Still at the same point, so how do you increase your points total? So that one there was only 3,000. Right, let's see. My best score was 8,005, so I wonder if it's... I don't know what it is. How it's calculated. Let's just run. Megan, you can go for a run. I'm going to unequip everything. I don't know why they're even equipped. It must just be the further you go. Oh, I've got one of the air fresheners. It's battery operated and it goes off like every 5 minutes or so. And I always forget about it. Unbelievable how many times I jump out my seat in a day when I'm in this room. Yeah, I keep missing the fire extinguishers. There's another one I've just missed. There's something else to collect. There it is there, so you shoot the fire extinguisher and it blows up in the zombies' faces. And it takes out some of them or slows them down or does something to them. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, I can't even remember what my quest was now. Saying that's just reset to 0. So it's because I jumped, I slowed myself down. Right, skip that. Don't shoot at a distance of 800 meters in one run. So I need to run 800 meters before I can shoot. Right, here we go. Oh no, we don't want you, you're injured. Sergeant Williams, you can go for a wee run. So we're just focusing on knocking down. We're going to ignore any weapons. Could do without the distraction. Nope, ignoring you. Don't be tempted. Not until you hit your 800 metres. Nope. Don't want you either. You'd think it would take them longer to clamber over all the stuff I'm chucking at them. But no, they seem to go over it in seconds. Must be because they don't feel pain. Neuropathic pathways are blocked. Nope, don't want you. I'm going to finish this quest off and then I'm going to sign off for this evening. And if I get a chance I might be back on. If I don't, I'll catch up with you all some other time. Turn! Ah. Oh, come on! Oh, never even meant to press that button. Don't want the weapon. Ah, wrong way. Blocking things, using your... block the pathways, knock things down, pull them out, and do not shoot. I just got too distracted a minute ago. I mean, you just can't escape them. So I passed 800 metres and I didn't even notice. Or else I picked up the weaponry. Some just go into a wee world when you're just doing up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. And just... I wonder what my fastest distance was. I wonder if there's a way to find that out. It'd be interesting just to see what it was to try and beat the distance instead of focusing on the quests. Lunch Lady Doris. Can't believe I've only killed 35 of them. From my nose there. I'm forgetting about the whole point of the game, to knock the things down, pull them out. Okay, so let's skip that. So my score was 4,217. Okay, I'll collect that. Collect that. Collect that. Right, so rations you're finding. I don't think any of my friends play this now. So let's see, up statistics. Total distance. Oh, I can't even see. 2,389,000. No, it's not. It's 238,906. Best distance 3,780. Kills in total 10,697. It's not bad. Deaths, I've died 176 times. I've shot 71 bullets. No, my deaths. What? Oh, most kills in one game, 176. I don't know, I can't even read this because the text is so close, so you've got nothing to measure between. Deaths 71, most kills in one game, 176. Bullet shot 11,064. Guns collected 843. Calories burned for Logan 11,289. Megan 7,086. Sergeant Williams or something 10,157. Jill 8,689. Chow, sorry, 8,689. Calories. Blood spilled 18,003 litres. Doors opened 197. Doors closed 206. Objects knocked over 5,066. Objects dropped 2,348. Rations collected 75,000, almost 76. Rations eaten 73,000 about. Turns taken 2,070. I've played this 2,070 times and I'm still rubbish. My goodness. Right everyone, I am going to leave just now. I might be back at some point. Well, I will be back at some point, but I don't know when that some point will be. Hopefully sooner rather than later. See you all later.